Major news. This $120 billion telecom company just announced they're going to start mining Bitcoin. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. At BTC Prague, there was a major announcement out of T-Mobile, or as some people may know them as Deutsche Telekom, okay? And they're announcing that they're going to start mining Bitcoin. And of course, right, everybody gets excited. The Bitcoiners, yay, another company, following under the, kind of similar paths as like Semler Scientific, where essentially, they're purchasing Bitcoin for their balance sheet. Similarly to MicroStrategy that has been purchasing Bitcoin for their balance sheet and essentially creating shares in order to sell so that they can purchase Bitcoin anyways. So in the same, or we'll say in a similar vein, Deutsche Telekom announces, hey, they're going to be mining Bitcoin. But let's dive into this, because as with most corporations, they do not understand the difference between Bitcoin and crypto, or maybe they do, and they just don't give a shit. T-Mobile, Deutsche Telekom announced that it intends to start mining Bitcoin, expanding upon its ongoing crypto-based activities. And right there, that should tell you they don't quite get it yet. The telecommunications firm has been operating a Bitcoin node since 2023, golf clap, right? And is currently running Bitcoin Lightning Network nodes. Okay, cool. Dirk Roeder, head of Web3 infrastructure and solutions at Deutsche Telekom, said, this is where it gets interesting, guys. In 2023, we are running a Bitcoin node, and we're running Bitcoin Lightning nodes as well. I like to let you in on a little secret. We will engage in digital monetary photosynthesis soon. I'm not going to lie. The first time I read this, the first thing that popped into my head is, that doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what that means. What the hell is digital monetary photosynthesis? I don't get it. They're going to convert digital money through photosynthesis, or I just don't get it. Anyways, it's interesting here. So former Cointelegraph contributor Joseph Hall asked Roeder if he could elaborate on the meaning of digital monetary photosynthesis. We will. Guys, spoiler alert, is no fucking clue what he's talking about. Somebody must have told him that series of words sounded good together. It just means absolutely nothing. Good times, good times. More of the same old, right? Like, this is exactly what you expect out of corporations, this corporate speak. And it's funny because throughout the years, all of these people have been empowered to speak this way. I mean, I remember I would sit in a boardroom and I would hear these corporate random words that are just words that sound good. And I wouldn't push back on it because, hey, I'm getting a paycheck. Sure, that sounds great. There's a fucking, rubberneck, and yeah, I'm happy. Sure, this is a good idea. Just get me the paycheck. That's what everybody's doing in there. So nobody's calling this shit out. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm calling it right now. There's no such thing as that. And you'll probably never hear of that ever again unless they make up a series of actions that will define what was it? Digital monetary photosynthesis. Anyways, the firm has been actively involved in Web3. Here we go, guys. This is what I was saying. Web3 as a Polygon validator. So, okay, for the people who don't know who Polygon is one of the many L2 solutions for Ethereum, which don't work. Now, you can go back and take a look. There's been a few different hacks on Polygon. It's a total shitcoin. And of course, Vitalik, if I'm not mistaken, is probably the main contributor to the Matic project. I remember a few years ago, I don't remember how many millions of dollars he gave to them. Anyways, it's a dead shit coin that does absolutely nothing, and it's just more of the same, right? They pay you out in vapor token to make you think that something is actually happening, but nobody's using this shit. Continuing on, T-Mobile established its position to leverage its extensive infrastructure and secure new revenue streams. Nope. As one of 100 validators, Deutsche Telekom has provided staking and validation services on Polygon for over a year and helped support the platform's proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Yay. All right, here we go, guys. More bullshits. Okay, so look, so this is what's great, right? We've got the telecom company, boom, we're mining Bitcoin. Hey, turns out we're doing proof of stake, and guess what? We are helping the AI ecosystem by working with a shitcoin. Let's dive into it. In February, Fetch AI, a decentralized artificial intelligence platform. I debunked artificial intelligence blockchains already like a year ago, before pretty much almost anybody was talking about them, because let's face it, nobody cared about it. And when it comes to creating YouTube content, if nobody's talking about it, then you're not going to make a video about it because you're not going to get any views. Well, guess what? I don't really give a fuck. I was just happy to expose that absolute nonsense, because if you look around, you'll notice that almost everybody is using AI without a shitcoin. So why the hell would you need an AI platform with a shitcoin? You wouldn't. Anyways, so yeah, Fetch AI garbage shitcoin partnered with Deutsche Telekom and established Enterprise AI as a validator on the Fetch AI blockchain. The telecommunications firm helps to support Fetch AI AI-driven autonomous agents. Nobody's using this shit. And let's be honest, right? Any of these services can just be paid for in traditional, right? You can just use fiat, or you could even just use Bitcoin. There is no reason in any way, shape, or form, in any reality, for a unique token for this particular company to exist. It's no different than a Chuck E. Cheese coin. I figured, why not, right? We started this off about being hopium about, Bitcoin mining, but as you can see, all of these major corporations, they don't understand Bitcoin. They just want to get their name into the news and stuff like that. This was a great opportunity, right, for Deutsche Telekom to show up to a Bitcoin conference and tout that they're going to start Bitcoin mining, right? But they don't really get it because they're just throwing whatever they can at the wall to see what sticks. So let's debunk this Fetch AI garbage, just for this. Not that it needs much debunking, but we'll just go through some basics to show you this is complete fucking nonsense. Anyways, all right, here we go. Fetch AI, a prominent player in AI and blockchain, has announced a significant investment of $100 million into its infrastructure. This initiative fuels the development of Fetch Compute, a platform offering robust compute power for developers and users in the AI and blockchain space. Additionally, Fetch AI is introducing a reward program for holders of its native token, FET, further incentivizing participation and strengthening the ecosystem. So what that all means is we're going to create fake money, and we're going to pay you in this fake money so that you think you're creating value for yourself. Now, let's zoom out and take a look at the more of like these the financial technicals of Fetch AI, just for the sake of it. So look, first we're going to take a look at the monthly chart, just for the sake of it. All right, so it came out right before 2020, and you'll notice this pattern. This is the right. We start off at the top and then we dump. Okay. And now we're entering a new cycle, a new bull market. So you're going to have a bit of a pump. But then what's inevitably going to happen is the dump. It's a pump and dump. They don't actually need their token to provide the function of AI. We already know this with all of the current AI implementations that exist that do not use a shitcoin. Okay. The shitcoin is there in order to monetize and extract value out of gullible noobs as quickly as possible. That's all. Just a quick look at CoinMarketCap. Okay. So look, the circulating supply is 848 million. The total supply, okay, is 2.6 billion. The max supply is infinite. Okay. So just like our current money supply right now, where our dollars can be printed infinitely and we become poorer as a result of that because our dollars are able to buy less. They don't have as much value that they can purchase per dollar. It's going to be the exact same thing with all of these other shit coins. This is the thing. Okay. None of them have a maximum supply. The supply is infinite because they're going to need to create new tokens all the time in order to incentivize people to keep coming back into the system, because their token, their ecosystem has no actual value. So anyways, I know it all started off at the beginning where you were like, oh, nice, big telecom player, $120 billion company investing in Bitcoin mining. Guys, this is why we call it hopium. You gotta pump the brakes. Okay. All of this news, it sounds fantastic, but it's all just hype. And this is why we say zoom out, just stack. Don't get overly excited for every single piece of news. Anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to catch you tomorrow.